Okay, we are the 27th of December 2009 in the veggie patch, which is looking amazing. Say hi, Poppy.
G'day, how you doing?
Future grandkids.
Take you through the garden. I'm lucky enough to have a bore so I can get watered daily. And you'll see I've used garden sleepers to build the beds up and to hold the soil that I've had trucked in, because we're very close to the coast and the soil is no good for, it won't hold the water. I've got a mixture in there of what they call moodoo, which is the residue from the feedlots that have got sawdust and grain-fed cows, so there's no wild seed, and that's rotted for 3 years and you can plant straight into it.
So you get a truckload of that every couple of years, sort of?
Yeah. I put a truckload in and then I top it up with a veg so I don't get weeds, and it's like a new fertiliser every year.
Yep.
I actually like propagating more than I like picking. This is corn here. Corn takes a lot of room for what you get, so I don't grow a lot of it. Fresh corn is beautiful.
How old would you say that corn is?
If you mind that, it's varying ages. This is 25th of 10th, so this is 8 weeks and that's 4 weeks.
Is that from seed or seedlings?
Seeds. This is a perennial silver beet, which means it doesn't bolt, go to seed. See, that's 3 years old, the back stuff, and for 2 years it won't bolt like normal silver beet. I love.
What do you mean by that, Dad? It won't bolt?
Most annual vegetables of the leaf variety bolt. They go to seed very quickly.
Yeah.
You can see they've bolted. They've gone to seed.
Yeah.
There's some rocket. See, that's bolted. It's gone to seed. And when you go through the garden, you see various things that have done that. I have a bird bath to attract the birds, because I don't spray, and there's no chemical sprays or chemical fertilisers, so that attracts the birds.
And which is good for?
They pick the worms that the white cabbage moth leaves, and they can be very destructive.
Is there any downside to that with birds eating produce, or?
No, I mean later on the silvereye will attack the tomatoes when they're very ripe, but if you have enough you can either net them but at this stage they're great for keeping the cabbage moth away. I use cool drink covers. Down here we have a lot of slaters. They're a little grey many-legged thing, and they nip off young seedlings. So if you put this around, it's a bit of a cut cool drink. If you put that round,
just hold it still.
The slater can't get up the side, it's too slippery, and so the little seedling gets a chance to establish itself, and then the slater's not interested in it.
And how would you say those lettuces are, Dad? They're from seedlings, are they?
No, they're from seed. It's 5 weeks since I planted the seed.
And how long till they'll be good? Sort of mid-January?
Yeah, another 2 weeks or 10 days. They'll be beautiful. Beetroot. We've got a lot. You'll see a lot of beetroot in the garden because it's lovely to juice. It's lovely to bake. It's heavy in antioxidants because of its bright colour, and it's lovely to put with vinegar and sugar to put in jars to add to sandwiches.
Do you want to quickly talk about the passion fruit behind you?
The passion fruit is it's called a Panamanian. I struck it from a little piece of passion fruit. It lasted about 10 years. Nellie Kelly's last between 3 and 7 years. They're the popular one. And it's in fact gone 14 metres both ways, all round. And they're prolific producers of fruit. That'll be it. It's a very large passion fruit.
Are they seasonal or all year round, or?
They're like most things. A lot of things, they come on in spring and they'll flower. This is the passion fruit flower. It's a very beautiful flower. It only lasts for one day, and then it goes like that, and then inside there's a tiny little, you can see the tiny little passion fruit. The half male.
Hold it up again.
See that? Just look at the inside. There's a lovely little passion fruit coming.
Yeah.
You can see the tiny little, just tiny little thing starting there.
Yeah.
And so there's going to be, I'd say, a couple of thousand passion fruit on this vine.
Really?
Yep.
Over its life, or?
No, they'll start ripening that'll get another a third larger, and then by the end of January it'll start producing ripe fruit, and it'll go through till September, and then it'll start shooting again. These are the next two. There's some beetroot there. These are a special bean. They're called, I call them Flinders beans. And it's interesting to understand that because something grows well somewhere, it won't necessarily grow well here. See, that's only about half grown. It'll end up about this size, and they're very sweet and prolific. And you need...
When you say you call them Flinders beans, if you went to a nursery, they'd know what you're talking about, or?
No, they wouldn't. You can't buy them in a nursery. This bloke down in Flinders Bay has got the seed from somewhere, and they like the colder weather, which it is here, and you get this beautiful bean. Now this is another sort of bean, and you can see I've taken the tops off, and you need a reinforcer, or you need something at least this high for them to climb to. This is another prolific bean, but a smaller one. It hasn't flowered yet, and it won't grow as tall, but you can see how thick it is, and it'll produce a bean about that long and half as wide. It'll be a stringless bean and quite nice. Look at the passion fruit, you can see all the lovely flowers there. Half of them are males and half of them are female. The female will drop and the male will produce a passion fruit.
So this needs a bit of work. Was that partially out of control?
It's bolted, it's gone to seed, and it's got to be cut back.
More beetroot?
More beetroot.
So beetroot you can grow any time of the year?
Yes, virtually.
Is it better in winter?
No, it grows a little slower, but the bulbs are bigger in winter. You can see there's a lot of leaf on that, and the bulbs won't be quite as big. There's little spring onions, and here's the older spring onions. I put about 10 seeds in each little seed pot, like these 8 packs. I'll put about 10 seeds in each and plant them together, and then you can pull them out and you've got like a bunch of spring onions. But these will keep for a few months, for maybe 12 months now, and they're lovely to pull up and have with all your salads and things. These are lettuces that are bolted, and I'll keep the seed.
Are they good looking?